Hello everybody and welcome to Review Reviews, back with a Hong Kong content review, diving into Soi Cheang's 2009 Accident, starring Louis Koo as our main leading character. This film is available on UK Netflix to watch in high definition. Absolutely recommend watching it, guys. It's basically on that subscription, which is great. Sometimes Netflix do have some random kind of Asian movies and Hong Kong movies. I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of hidden gems on there. And Accident's been on my list to watch for quite some time, with being aware of this director being who did the fantastic Limbo, which I ever reviewed on the channel. That came out, I believe, in 2022, which was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. Being the fact this is produced and also backed by Milky Way Image, which is Giant Toast production company, which anything Giant Toast production company touches, I'm going to be watching. Accident is a very, very interesting film. It's a very nice, tight, about an hour and a half, hour and 40-minute film. You've got Louis Koo as our main leading character, which has this little team of people, this little crew that basically is essentially assassins in a weird way. They create scenarios involving accidents that basically allow their clients to basically claim insurance money, inheritance, get rid of someone. They don't directly kill them, but they plant enough circumstances in the location they're in to basically find a way of a scheme, essentially, to kind of get them in the right place at the right time to cause this accident and to trick the authorities, to trick anyone that have higher power, and no one thinks the wiser. And you get to see that as the opening kind of establishing bit with this one job that goes on for this tryout boss, and it's very cool. It's kind of got this kind of like Final Destination kind of feel towards it. If Final Destination wanted to do a non-supernatural edge and wanted to do a very different type of film, this would be it, because it's very clever how it's kind of presented and how they kind of explain how it goes along from point A to point B. It's a very tight crew, and basically the second job they get introduced is basically killing this old man for the inheritance, and you get to see the kind of the trials and errors of this operation. And I like that. I love the fact of how human it is, how something so simple can go very, very wrong. And if those circumstances aren't right, like the rain doesn't drop or the balloons don't go a certain place, the whole plan can fail very, very quickly. And you kind of back. I like that introduction of the technique and the kind of these characters and how they play into it. And essentially, as the film goes along, it becomes very kind of conspiracy kind of edge, very paranoia, very intense. Louis Koo basically is fearing for his life, essentially, because a buzz almost hits him. He believes that there is another kind of accidental team that basically are after him and his crew, because things start to happen very strangely, and the kind of the plan goes wrong, and something is not quite right. So he suspects someone is involved, and he kind of starts to do his kind of process. He kind of infiltrates. He buys this kind of a flat, which he's kind of checking out this other team that might be involved, and he's planting bugs. And it's this whole idea of kind of paranoia and kind of, anything could be an accident. And this has really deep personal connections to him, because his wife also died of an accident, which for him is can't be a coincidence, surely, kind of thing. There's no way that my wife died in a car accident and he believes it's his fault, because he believes that someone was targeting him and he was supposed to have been killed. And the fact that it almost happened again after a job that went wrong, he believes that someone was behind it, and then someone's after him, and you go on that kind of rabbit hole, that journey along with him, and which I think is very interesting. And some of the kills and some of the violence that does happen in it, it's not gun based or martial arts based. It's all kind of very Final Destination, kind of accidental kills, environmental kills, which definitely kind of speaks to my kind of inner hitman Agent 47 kind of mode, which I actually really do appreciate. For sure. And great performances. It's a really nice, tight story, very intense, very well kind of paced, and it all leads to a very satisfying conclusion by the end of the film, and definitely one that needs a really good release. Hopefully Chameleon Films seem to be really investing in Giant Toe's kind of movies and his production company films, with Motorway also coming out soon, which I'm very excited for. So hopefully this might be in one for their collection down the line. So probably get simply, guys, if you've got UK Netflix, go and check it out. What are your thoughts and opinions? Please comment down below. So in the meantime, guys, I'm for the reviews. Signing out.